Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Convoy on Unreal Tournament 2004 on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries Assault Mode Ladder. And in this episode, we will be going through the Convoy map, as I have already alluded to. This particular map is relatively interesting when it comes to the defensive side, because there are effectively three really good points that defenders have, whereas the rest of the map just falls over to the attackers. Getting to this first assault point is relatively difficult for the attackers, and the defenders should be using the minigun turrets up top as well as sniper rifles in order to ensure their victory here. Thankfully, our teammates have decided to just totally forego the primary objectives and go for the secondary weapon stash instead, which will give us a much closer spawn point.
The allure of power is seductive indeed. Sending these fools off course, where they are too effing useless to help us with our main objective. The main
For the record, you can in fact kill the minigun turrets up top as the assault forces. It's a bit more difficult than it's worthwhile for, though. Yeah, we get a small amount of rockets and flak rounds if you get this weapons cache. You also get a sniper rifle and a shock rifle.
You can't stop me. I mean, you might be able to stop me. Stay back, you fools.
And got it. Haha.
Right. By the power of friendship. Ow.
You must open the side doors of the repair vessel.
I don't actually know if having multiple people on the point decreases its unlock time. I think it's supposed to, but I don't know if it works.
Well, the point is that it gives what it does is it creates a confusing situation for people who are not trying to shoot through two bodies at once. That you know that if you're the defense, you got to get both of them off, but you're not sure which one is ahead of the other, so you're not sure where to shoot first.
That's why a majority of the weapons in Unreal Tournament have splash damage, though. It doesn't matter at that point.
Oh, yeah, and I could totally see how having rocket launchers on defense would be advantageous in a situation where all the defense has to stand on one place.
You are attacking.
Take a deep breath.
You must infiltrate the next trailer.
And say
this is where defense has the second really good defensive point. That minigun turret right there is a huge bane in my ass attempting to go through.
Damn.
So what I'm doing here specifically is unloading as much ammo into it as I can while it's on screen. It looks like we managed to take it down, and now we just got to make it over to the spot.
Reach the Nexus. Wow, we're gonna do this in record time.
That's the hope.
This is too easy.
And
all right, Jagoffs, you got 1 minute and 25 seconds to do the whole thing. Damn it, we were so close.
You are attacking.
Yep.
You can now retrieve the Nexus missiles.
I really wish that we could actually use the other vehicle down there as a jumping off platform, but we can't make it to there. Thankfully, the rest of our it looks like Karag actually did the rest of the capture for us. So they've got like 2 minutes.
You bandana wearing, Jagoff loving motherfuckers. You got 1 minute and 41 seconds.
They're Barbies.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, attacking defense. Gonna make friends with everyone. Gonna have some fun.
So yeah, this is what the defense for me ends up looking like on this map, because I know how powerful this minigun turret is. The problem, of course, is that if anyone gets past me, they're likely to just get the additional points like that.
Defend the door of the repair vessel.
Yep, you gotta know when to hold your ground, and you gotta know when to get off and jump ahead to stop whoever's cutting loose.
Yeah.
We're the first line of defense.
The explosives are in place.
How did they get the explosives in line? bastards!
Attackers have reached the repair vessel. Defend the rear door of the repair vessel.
So, they still have to come through this way, but, yeah, they already have a dude there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The door has been opened. Reinforcements are on their way.
Yeah, this is... Well, they still have to respawn on the original convoy. That's what I realized about this one, is that no matter how much progress you make, you just have to start from the beginning every time. Which honestly,
No, actually,
I don't know.
now that they've gotten the side door, now that they've gotten the rear doors open, they spawn slightly closer. And the thing that they didn't actually choose to do was get the weapons cache. If they had gotten the weapons cache, then this would almost certainly already be over.
Well, we could slow them down by destroying our own oil tanker. Damn it.
That's what we're supposed to be able to do, yet I can never seem to be able to do it.
Defend the switch
Well, you,
controlling
what
side
about
doors.
with explosives?
Side doors opening. Defend the Nexus trailer.
Oh, crap. Man, this is a tough one. I mean, this map is actually surprisingly small. This is, you know,
Yes.
sophisticated, but
As for an
small.
assault map, Convoy is actually really small. I actually like the smaller assault maps, for the record.
Yeah, they're over in no time, though.
The attackers have infiltrated the Nexus trailer.
Yeah, that's not good.
Defend the Nexus missiles.
All right, we managed to stop them from getting all the way here.
Jesus. And that's another thing that can happen in assault mode too, as I recall, is that players will just no death the entire map because
Yeah,
because they
that
because they
happens
just
a
can't
lot,
move.
specifically in Unreal Tournament 1, where I think it's hyperspeed. Yeah, hyperspeed specifically. You have the ability to do it in 1 life and in 15 seconds if you know what the fuck you're doing.
Oh,
You
that's
are
not good.
defending. Defend the Nexus
We must
missiles.
repel them for another 39 seconds. Why the hell are we spawning all the way out here, though? Damn it. We're fucked.
30 seconds left.
No, all right, we got one defender on. Whew. These guys are smart enough to actually take a position here first.
How the fuck did she get down there? I don't
Because-
understand how they get access. How they get access to that
Three.
platform.
10,
Screw yourself.
9, 8, 7,
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
4, 3, 2, 1.
There,
Blue
we
team
got it.
Successfully defended. Blue team is the winner.
Yay.
All right, so now the next the next assault mode map that we've got access that we do is the one with the ion tank.
39 kills on offense. That is scary.
That's 16.
Jesus. After 11.99 minutes.
All right. Yep, Glacier.
Next is... Oh, no.
Yep, Glacier. For this map, what we have to do is get the ion tank
In one
and
of the
then
most
drive the
daring
ion
acts of
tank
the
all the way
mostly
through the
covert
map.
Corporation wars, Izanagi Corporation's research facility on Lambden 3 was raided and destroyed by a strike force from the Axon Research Corporation, despite the protection offered by the elite NEG Thunder Crash Force.
So we're supposed
This
to be
scenario
using the
recreates that
Leandri
mission.
AI
Axon was
drones for
able
this
to
map,
not
but
only destroy
I don't
the
have any of
facility,
those.
But also retrieve the advanced plasma ion tank under development there. You must infiltrate the facility, steal the ion plasma tank, and destroy the entire facility.
Yay. I love blowing shit up on the way out.
To infiltrate the base, you must first cross the frozen lake. Note that the controls to the base access bridge are located within close proximity to the base entrance.
Be sure to
Raising
actually
the bridge
raise the
will considerably
bridge, and it
shorten
makes
the
it so that
distance
your
for
teammates
teammates
have a
to enter
much
the
shorter
base.
way of getting of assisting you.
And this is what the bridge looks like after you raise it. This is a simulation.
Once inside the base, you set the ion core to overload by operating these two switches.
Getting these two
This will
switches is
trigger the
actually
base's
relatively
first
simple.
Emergency protocols, opening all exits and allowing you to steal the
Okay, it's
ion
another
tank.
press and hold switch. They use the exact same sprite for the press and hold switches.
Ion core
No.
activated.
Sometimes instead of it being a fork switch, it's just a lever switch.
That is true.
And you use the ion tank in order to blow a hole through this wall.
Once you have obtained the tank, continue up the access tunnel toward the power station. The power station feeds power directly from the 2 hydroelectric dams to the ion core.
Once the attackers have the ion tank, they can use it as effectively a portable nuke, and it makes getting the rest of these objectives relatively simple. I do think, however, that this is one of the more balanced ones because each of these points does have some pretty significant defensive holdouts, specifically on the points themselves, not outside. Outside, the attackers have a significant advantage, but inside, the defenders have the advantage.
Interesting.
This will cause a power surge big enough
The map
to
gets
generate a
harder
chain
for the
reaction
offense
within
as
the
they
ion core.
advance.
Once the floodgates are
No,
open,
the map
the
stays
second
relatively
emergency
the same
protocol
difficulty
will
throughout.
initialize,
It's
opening
just
all
that
waste exits.
it's more difficult for the attackers to hit the points as opposed to get to the points to hit.
Alright, so comparison. Small map, big map. Very big
This
map.
this is honestly a medium-sized map. We'll get to the big map 2 maps away from this. I don't like that map. I don't like that map at all.
Because of unprecedented power of the ion tank's cannon, several direct shots should be enough to destroy them. When the doors are destroyed, drive the tank out to freedom.
And we will be doing that in the next part. Be safe, everybody.